we have been decided to talk about Srila Prabhupada Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakur because 150-year ceremony, 2024, but we can inaugurate that ceremony. Actually, we inaugurated in this year, last 21st February, I think, at Jagannath Puri, in presence of Indian President. We inaugurated the divine appearance. So wherever you go, we will perform that. Recently in July, I think, July or September, I can't remember. This year, when I was in New York, I always keep such type of banner and speaking about Srila Prabhupada Bhaktisiddhanta. In that way, people may not gather during the program, but near future they can watch in YouTube, in Facebook, lifelong. They can watch, they can understand 150-year ceremony of His Divine Grace, Srila Prabhupada Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Goswami Thakur. So who is Srila Prabhupada? Who is Srila Prabhupada? People may have question. Nowadays you can see, if you go to Navadvip, you can see so many householders, their guru, they are his disciple calling them Srila Prabhupada. Even amongst our Guru Vargo, His Divine Grace, now he is very famous. You cannot change his title, Bhaktivedanta Swami Prabhupada. If you say Swami Maharaj, no one understand. If you say Swami Prabhupada, people understand. If you say Srila Prabhupada, people understand. What is the meaning of Srila? Srila means who is devotionally wealthy. Srila, this word means who is devotionally wealthy. In that person names, we can use this word, this title, Srila. And Prabhupada, Prabhu means Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Pada means who is carrying his mission by example. How Lord Chaitanya carrying his mission? Sankirtan. Lord Chaitanya never established any temple, but Srila Prabhupada Bhaktisiddhanta, he established temple because current age, people need one place. Like here, you can see Murulomba, it is town, or you can say village, I don't know what it is, village? Town. It is town. You can see if you are not establishing such temple, no one can come here. We went there today, Brajavalla Prabhu's home. How many devotees are there? Maximum 20 devotees. Here, so many devotees. Still, we can feed many people, many devotees here. Deities, we can gather. We can do Sankirtan, right? So who is carrying the mission of Lord Chaitanya by example, they are eligible to get the title beside their name Prabhupada. Prabhupada. In this regard, we can say all our Guru Varga, they are qualified to get they use the title Srila Prabhupada in their name. But they decided, no, this title we will keep reserved. We reserve for my Gurudev. Why? Maharaj already explained. Before he preaching, Lord Chaitanya's instruction is first preserve, then propagate. First you have to preserve. in order to preserve the power of Lord Chaitanya. He is showing us example. He is like eternal associate of Radharani. He is Nayana Mani Manjari. His eternal age 12 years. His meditation mantra like this. Tapta kanchana shuddhabhyang tarabali parihitang Nayana Mani Manjaring Bande Gano Seva Parayanam. Gano Seva, his service, singing. In the spiritual abode, service, singing. Jiva Goswami Path service, singing. Melody. Raga Seva. Jiva Goswami Padas. Our teachers have eternal service. So Prabhupada Bhaktisiddhanta service is Gano Seva, singing Seva. His outfit, Taravali Parihitang. Taravali means star. Tara means star. In the blue sky, golden star. That is the outfit. Srila Prabhupada Bhaktisiddhanta. So anyway, he is eternal associate. But in order to preach, he established the quality. First preserve, then propagate. In this regard, in order to preserve it, the power of Lord Chaitanya, he followed Lord Chaitanya's instruction. Maharaj explained, 1 billion name. If you chant every day 192 round, this is 3 lakhs, 300,000. Then it takes 10 to 11 years. Non-stop. Every day. His idea was, I will preserve, then I will propagate. Then whoever inspire, I will bring all of them to the 2 shelter, Bhaktivinoda Thakur and Gaur Krishna Das Babaji Maharaj. My 2 guru. But 1914, already Maharaj mentioned, Srila Bhaktivinoda Thakur passed away. 1915, Srila Gaur Krishna Das Babaji passed away. In 1 year, 2 shelter gone. In order to finish the numbers, 1 billion name, he needs still he need more than 3 years to finish the 1 billion name. So he decided 2 shelter gun. If I preach, if someone inspired by me, there is no shelter. If they inspire, where I will bring all of them? They never think I will give them initiation. No, never think. So when he was thinking that, okay, I will continue rest of my life to chant 192 round every day, as soon as I finish 1 billion name from here, Mayapur, then I will go to Jagannath Puri. I will move to Vrindavan. Continue this vow. Every day, rest of my life, I will chant 192 round, because there is no shelter. If I preach, if anyone inspire, where I will bring all of them? Nowadays, what is our decision? If Guru passed away, then I can be Guru. Everybody greedy to become Guru. But Prabhupada Bhaktisiddhanta, what he said? If anyone say or think about, I am a Guru, he is not a Guru. He is not qualified to be Guru. He become Guru, cow. Why? Because Guru never think he is a Guru. So when he was thinking about it, he will continue in Jagannath, in Vrindavan the rest of his life, 192 rounds every day. In that way he passed his rest of his life. At that time, what Maharaj says, early morning, I heard it from my spiritual master. Early morning, Jogapit temple, in Jogapit temple, there is a jackfruit tree that time. In that way, there is a ray coming. And that near Jogapit temple, that time temple was not exist. Jackfruit tree was there. And Bhaktivinoda Bhajan Kutir was lal, red color, small building was there. I saw that building. 78, I saw that building was exist. But 1986 or 87, they broke the building and they make the office there. Ridiculous, but anyway, what to do? So, what happened? Srila Prabhupada was chanting Bhaktivinoda Thakur's that red color, small bhajan kutir inside inside the territory of Jogapit temple at Navadvip, Mayapur. And he saw the ray coming, huge ray. Then he saw a effulgent form of Lord Chaitanya and his associates. Then she saw the Gaur Krishna Das Maharaj, Gurudev, Bhaktivinoda Thakur, all the Parama 6 Goswamis, everybody appeared and say, his name was not Siddhanta Saraswati. His Diksha name was Shivarsha Bhanovi Daito Das. His birth name is Bimala Prasad. After initiation, his name became Shivarsha Bhanovi Daito Das. Shivarsha Bhanovi Daita means, Shivarsha Bhanovi means Radharani, Daita means dear to Radharani, Tar Das. Anyway, that's my servant. Hey Varsha Bhanovi Daita Das, you have to remove your idea. Yes, you have to remove your idea. You have to preach. Means you have to spread the loving message of Lord Chaitanya. Prabhupada, look. And then he says, Prabhu, we don't have any manpower. And if I preach, who will inspire? There is no shelter exist. Where I will bring all of them to take shelter? Then they gave him order. You have to give them shelter on our behalf. In that way, Srila Prabhupada was appointed by our previous teachers, Lord Chaitanya and his associates. Someone say, Srila Prabhupada not appointed. In that way appointed. And not only that, then he said, no manpower, we will send you manpower. We will send you manpower. It's happened 1915. Right? Then gradually you can see all our Guru Varga gradually come in and join to Srila Prabhupada Bhakti Siddhanta. You know, my spiritual master explained, it was 1915. On the day of Srila Gaur Krishna Das Babaji Maharaj's disappearance, he was physically present there. As a student from school, holiday, he went there with his friends. Because he inspired by Bhaktivinoda Thakur's godfather, Bhakti Ratna Thakur. How? Because my spiritual master's neighbor was Bhakti Ratna Thakur. And he inspired him to read books of Bhaktivinoda Thakur. And several times he met Bhaktivinoda Thakur over there. Because Bhaktivinoda Thakur used to visit to his godfather. At that time, he also saw and met Srila Bhaktivinoda Thakur personally. And he saw Bimala Prasad is very powerful. He is taking vow. 1 billion name, he is chanting 192 rounds. Therefore he went there. At that day, the day of Srila Gaurakrishna Das Babaji Maharaj's physical departure. And then, as soon as he saw Bimala Prasad, he says, his effulgent form just make his mind, oh, if I really want to take initiation from anyone, if you really want to take initiation in my life, I want to take initiation from him. On that day, it was not predicted by previous teacher, when Mahaprabhu and Mahaprabhu associates. Now you have to give them shelter. So before Srila Prabhupada giving initiation to anyone, and before he is thinking, before he gets the order from the previous teacher, my spiritual master, Kunjivari Vidyabhushan, everybody decided they have to take shelter of Bimala Prasad. Bhakti Pragan Keshav Goswami Maharaj, he came, Srila Prabhupada Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati was a brahmachari at that time. My spiritual master came to his mission when he was brahmachari, not even sannyasi. Today I heard from this Prabhu, Jagadish Prabhu, that many devotees have some misconception about Gaudiya Math's parampara. There is no Diksha parampara. Yes, Diksha parampara is there. We are coming from, Advaita Acharya's 3 sons, Achyutananda, Krishna Mishra, or Ananda Gopal. We are coming from Krishna Mishra's lineage. Because Gaur Krishna Das Babaji Maharaj, his previous name was Bangshi Das Prabhu. He took initiation from that lineage. If anyone has doubt, I have that lineage order, I can give you. You can just lead them. Hey, look, when a switch here, when a switch on, light also on, that means it is connected with powerhouse. Entire preaching mission going on, Lord Chaitanya, with purity, and if you say there is no connection with a lineage, it is useless idea. Prabhupada, Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakur represent only Bhagavat Parampara. By nature, who really pure, who has no any spot, like smoking hookah, has not like that. Only that person he kept in his parampara. Sometimes people may think, why Bipin Bihari Goswami not here? My spiritual master used to say, what Prabhupada established, that is perfect for us. Prabhupada started the parampara, you can say like that. No harm for us. I have faith on Srila Prabhupada Bhakti Siddhanta. Srila Prabhupada Bhakti, our Gurudev used to say like that. We are actually Madhva Sampradaya. But if someone say Madhva Sampradaya not accepting, they are not chanting Hare Krishna Mahamantra, they are Tattvavadi. They are Tattvavadi, means they are always speaking about Siddhanta, 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 but they are not following. So, in that way, we can say we are Gaudiya, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu established, Radha, speaking Radha Krishna, right? Therefore we can say Gaudiya Parampara. So anyway, Srila Prabhupada, Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur, he is not an ordinary Acharya. He is not ordinary Acharya. When he is manifest born in this Bhaktivinoda Thakur family, Kedarnath Datta's dynasty, actually Prabhupada Bhakti Siddhanta, if you look the history, then you can see actually Prabhupada is connected the dynasty of Narottam Das Thakur. King Krishna Chandra Datta, same family lineage. If you have any doubt, I can show you that. I study in that, Datta, Datta family, Datt family. They all belongs to that. Hatkhala Datta family, Ranaghat Datta family. Same lineage coming. Anyway, so he belongs to royal family. Narottam Thakur belongs to royal family. And his activities, his preaching style also royal. You can see how Srila Prabhupada used to preach and how he feel, how he used to attack people's mind. In this regard, if you just read this, what Bhakti Dr. Sridhar Goswami Maharaj composed, that prayer, one prayer, 11th slok, in third slok, what is this? Ati komal kanchana dirghatanum tanu nindita he mamrinala madam madanar buddha bandita chandra padam pranamami sada prabhupada padam. Ati komala, very soft. Kanchana, color, golden, Kanchana is gold. His body, soft, golden color, tall, dirgha tanu. Tanu means body. And such a beautiful form of Srila Prabhupada, Tanu nindita hema mrinala madam. That body, such a beautiful, it defeated the golden lotus. Mrinal means lotus, hem means gold. Tanu nindita mrinala hema. Tanu nindita hema mrinala madam. Means defeated. Golden lotus, beautiful, right? One day, it was 1998, my spiritual master physically presents. We are observing 100 centennial ceremony in his physical presence at Jagannath Puri. How many his godbrother physically alive at that time? Everybody came. More than 95 sannyasis total from different Gaudiya Math, ISKCON, everybody was there. Indian Prime Minister supposed to come, but at that time, this Kalgi, this Kargil war happened, therefore he is not coming. And he sent one message. He is supposed to come. Chief Justice Ranganath Mishra, he came. It was full of gathering, such a gathering, even the chief minister of Odisha, he came to take blessings from him. King of Odisha, he came. Because physically present, centennial ceremony, and he is mentally perfect. He is giving discourses, centennial ceremony. So therefore, so much gathering. And at that time, all the Prabhupada Bhaktisiddhanta disciples, they are talking about Srila Prabhupada, Srila Prabhupada, Srila Prabhupada. One day, it was in one small room, Srila Bhakti Kumar Santa Goswami Maharaj, and surrounding all we are sitting on the floor and asking, and there he was talking about Srila Prabhupada, Srila Prabhupada, Srila Prabhupada. And then I was asking, Maharaj, I have a question for you. Maharaj said, what question you have? And then actually all your God brothers are always glorifying Srila Prabhupada. I have a curiosity to know about how he looks like. Santa Goswami Maharaj, Bhakti Santa Goswami Maharaj, just silent, become silent for 1 minute. And then he answers like this. They open his eyes and says, hundreds of beautiful women, if you keep my Prabhupada in the middle, your eyes goes first to Srila Prabhupada. That's type of beautiful, my Prabhupada. Hundreds of beautiful women. If we keep my Prabhupada in the middle of them, your eyes goes first to Srila Prabhupada. Such beautification, such beautiful form he had. Then I realized why my spiritual master. In 1915 he decided, if I want to take initiation, I have to take initiation from him. Eventually, Prabhupada take him in his shelter. 1921, he started to stay with Srila Prabhupada. Prabhupada attraction is like that. If whoever looked Srila Prabhupada, he felt, no, I have to take initiation. I think I explained yesterday, like one incident. Bhakti Jajabar Goswami Maharaj, Sarveshwar Prabhu. Do you remember? So one family, completely atheist. They don't want to give anything. They don't want to give any alms to any spiritual society. They don't believe God. But Jajagar, Sarveshwar Prabhu, every day used to go to that home. That's his desire to take something from them and use for the service of Lord. In that way, they want to help them. So what happened? The Sarveshwar Das, every day he's going, that householder, I explained yesterday. Today? Yeah, today? Morning? Oh, I explained, okay.
We can tell again.
Okay, then he gave handful ashes to give them. Take. I told you every day, you should not come, but you are coming every day. Take this ashes, handful ashes, too. Without any distress. He is not feeling any offended. He is not feeling offended. He just took happily all the ashes and brought it to the temples and cleaned the utensil of deity's utensil. After that, his mind changed. Then that family feel guilty why they did so. Then after a few days, when they saw that same brahmachari is there nearby but not coming to our home, he just went there. They went there and invite him to their home, and then they asked him, whatever that day, they beg pardon, that day we did so, I feel really bad And we all were distressed after the incident. We are thinking about you. Please let me know what you want from us. And then Sarveshwar Brahmachari, actually you can come to our temple and take darshan of my Gurudev. They came to temple, then they take darshan of Gurudev, and then decided they want to take initiation from him. Whole family got become initiated by them, by Srila Prabhupada. Such a way Srila Prabhupada attacked his physical form and his discourses power. I can tell you, my spiritual master, he was one officer. After his academic education, means 1919, he got the degree chemistry honors from Calcutta University. After that, because of financial situation of his family, his parents were poor, economically little poor, so he had to work. So he got the job, but he has strong desire to listen Harikatha from Srila Prabhupada. Every day, number 1 Ultading Junction Road, he just took a rented home, just short distance from the Prabhupada at number 1 Ultading Junction, where Srila Prabhupada first established preaching center at Calcutta. So every day he used to go there, and 1921, and 2 years he's going every day, non-stop. After office, he's just rushing to from office to home, just exchange his outfit and come to Srila Prabhupada's Katha, Hari Katha. One day, he became addicted of Srila Prabhupada's Hari Katha. One day, my spiritual master mother was there. He was rushing, this. He was just changing outfit, and then he said just changing his shoes in a slipper. Under the slipper, there was a scorpion was there, bite him. And I know, because the last I was in May. In May I was in Hawaii to our temple. And Hawaii has free from all the dangerous animal, government certified, there's no dangerous animal. But I just, at night, I just going to bathroom. I never put light on. Then I step on the scorpion. Why? Midnight, oh my God. After the scorpion bite, after 5 minutes, earthquake. I said, my God. I don't like to disturb anyone. I just went, my Lord. But not that much painful, a small scorpion. But Guru Maharaj bited by a very scorpion. Actually, his feature was really fair body. Fair body means not like this Maharaj's reddish, not like that. Indian fair means very nice fair, So in that fair body, if out of pain, his face, entire body become red. He never informed to his mother, just ran towards Srila Prabhupada Katha. End of the Prabhupada discourses, Prabhupada realized this Pramod Bhushan, he was not initiated that time. Pramod Bhushan, something is wrong. Then Pramod Bhushan asked him, Pramod Bhushan, what happened today? Then Pramod Bhushan replied, Prabhupada can read your mind. What your problem, he can read. And then Then my Gurudev, that Pramod Bhushan says, nothing happened, everything fine. Then it was 1921. Then Prabhupada says, why you are suffering so much? You are staying in rented home and coming here. Better you can stay with me and go to office from me, from here. You can stay with me. Then he moved there. It was his decision inside, but Prabhupada read his mind and proposed by Prabhupada, you can come. Immediately he decided, no, I'll have to be there. While he was there at that time, his parents were really distressful condition. But therefore Prabhupada say, whatever you earn, no need to pay anything here. Pay to your family, to your parents. Parents trying to arrange his marriage. Prabhupada attraction, such powerful. Then he asked his mother, my spiritual master asked mother, Mother, you married, are you happy in your life? If you are not happy, why you are involving me in that distressful condition? Why you are not appreciating my decision to be with Srila Prabhupada and serve Lord Chaitanya's mission? Srila Prabhupada's mind, Harikatha, his feature, his form, such attractive. So many intellectual, spiritual giants, they joined Srila Prabhupada. They are like a descendant of Mahaprabhu's descendants, actually Mahaprabhu's spiritual descendant. All the joined to Prabhupada mission. Therefore, in short period, when British ruling India, it is not easy. How much easy now? It was not easy that much that time. Everything had obstacles. Prabhupada's mood was royal mood. Prabhupada Bhakti Siddhanta was always has gravity, keeping gravity. Whenever we go any places, any houses, we think, oh, this is a good, this is a rich person. We can have nice prasadam, right? This is our idea. But Prabhupada, if they are not allowing Harikatha program, he will not take anything from their home. One day, Srila Prabhupada went to that home and he was thinking that, all renowned person, so-called renowned, they are coming here, a rich person, he thinking, they are asking money, I can give some money. He is busy, he left. No arrangement. So then after 3 days, he is just asking his all assistants, that sadhu here, what he is eating, who arranged his all this requirement. Then the house member says, he is not eating anything from our home. He is accepting only tulsi leaves. Tulsi leaves. Really? Then person came to Srila Prabhupada. Then he said, I am not able to give anything. I am not able to give you anything. I don't like to be myself indebted to you. If I take anything, I will be indebted to you. If you allow me to give Harikatha, arrange Harikatha program, then I will take. Such grave decision, Srila Prabhupada Bhakti Siddhanta established his standard. Whoever like to follow instruction, Ah, everybody should chant 64 round 1 lakh naam. All simultaneously he is giving so much service responsibility. You know this nowadays. Everything actually computerized. Even nowadays, you have no need to type anyone. Just speak, voice message you're typing. I saw my godbrother Ramdas Prabhu. He should never type anything. Speaking. Typing and send. Even not say, please send the message, and then this computer asking what, to whom, that person, took, finish, appear. But that time, forget about it that time. No recorder, no dictaphone. Can you imagine? The Srila Prabhupada, at that time, he used to publish so many weekly magazine, fortnight magazine, monthly magazine, plus books, so many books. How? He engaged everyone, non-stop service. There is no chance. Even after daily magazine, daily newsletter, weekly magazine. So everybody, all brahmachari busy, early morning daily magazine, they will take it and they'll go to all the railway station, different nearby railway station. They are selling that. One passion. In that way, engage everyone. And simultaneously you have to chant 64 rounds. The few devotees, they coming to him, Prabhupada, actually, what service responsibility you are giving, we have no time for sleep, taking rest. Is it possible to reduce the number? A grave voice, the Prabhupada answer. There is no excuse. You have to make your time to chant 64. Nowadays we have so much excuse, right? Just to think about. And Srila Prabhupada says, if anyone follow my instruction, I will deliver you in this lifetime. In this life, anyone follow my instruction, I will deliver that person in this lifetime. Not only that, just like his dialogue, he is showing us the example. It was one of his disciples. You know, the Prabhupada was very, looks very beautiful, attractive, effulgent. In that way, one devotee from Assam, one state in India, Assam, near Shorbhog temple, near Shorbhog, there was a devotee named Ram Goti Prabhu. Ram Goti Prabhu. He just, to see Srila Prabhupada, feel attraction, without permission of wife, if you take initiation, like a turbulence in your family coming. This is the, Indian, I don't know now, but I saw my mother also, she controlled my father. If my father supposed to, have to listen from her, otherwise problem. Lakshman marry with Indian, right? Mayapur. You can ask Haribol. Lakshman marry with Indian, you can ask controlling, right? Asian side, all this. Okay. So look, so after initiation of Ramgoti Prabhu, he was facing lots of trouble in a home by his wife. it is incredible trouble, because he is not able to follow anything what he promised to his Guru. But he want to follow. Want to follow. Therefore, he become sick. Think and be sick. And then expired, physically expired. I think this is everything arranged by Lord. And then, according to our Indian system, they have to go to the cremation ground, they have some ritual, bathing ceremony with panchamrit, milk, yogurt, ghee, honey, sugar, and then holy water, bathing, and then putting tilak, then putting on the firewood. Nowadays in the electric government that finish. But firewood, all ceremony going on, in the middle of the ceremony, that Ram Goti Prabhu become alive. Everybody thought, it's a fact, everybody thought maybe ghost inside his body, therefore he's alive. They are foolish idea, they want to kick ghost with the bamboo. Then they say, hey, wait a minute, let me explain you what happened. It is true, I expired. But it is also true, I come back again in the same body. How? When I was there, I expired and I went to Jamalok, the god of death. And then Maharaj, atmosphere, surrounding atmosphere, such a ferocious, ugly. I was completely fearful. Whatever Maharaj asking me, I am not able to answer anything. But Maharaj saw something pious credit is there in my list, in my account. Asking so many questions, he never answered anything. And then finally Jamaraj asking him, who is your Guru? He just replied, Srila Prabhupada. Back. Then he says, this life I am coming back in this body again because of my Gurudev. For you, I expired. I died. So I don't like to go back to home anymore. My spiritual master gave me chanting beads. That beads is there. I don't like to go there. Please bring the beads here. I'll go to my spiritual master's ashram. Then he stayed 12 years. 12 years he chant. Srila Prabhupada ashram. Sarva Gaudiya Math. Fact. It's not like a fake information. It is fact. Even I've seen my grandfather. My grandfather also like that. He may know because they associate with Bhakti Vigyan Bharati Goswami Maharaj. Bhakti Bharati Goswami Maharaj used to go every year once and stay with my grandfather 7 to 10 days minimum. They can heard about my grandfather. He was completely absorbed Srila Prabhupada. He was a great businessman. Now business becomes secondary. Srila Prabhupada's mission was first preference. Kept. He was such attractive. Srila Prabhupada was such attractive. It is not expressible by any word. We have to realize it when you think about him, when you read about his life history, then you can realize it. By his grace, we cannot understand any Vaishnava. When you meditate Vaishnava, by the Vaishnava mercy, we can understand, we can realize Vaishnava nature, Vaishnava culture, Vaishnava's goal. Our material intelligence unable to realize anything. Transcendental things we have to reach in transcendental platform, in spirit. Srila Prabhupada is such personality. Just to look, Srila Prabhupada Bhakti Siddhanta engage His Divine Grace Bhakti Vedanta Swami, right? He was Abhay Charan Aravinda. 1933 he took initiation. At that time he gave him instruction. You know English language. Please try to spread the Lord Chaitanya's loving message in English speaking area. 1933. And when he went out to fulfill his instruction,
69.
how many years after?
More than
33, 69. And it's
66.
36 years. 36 years, 35 years, whatever. 36, 37, whatever. 32, whatever. 32. Huh?
30 was 42.
Anyway, so look, whatever. But look, he gave him instruction, it manifests after 32 years. Whatever pure devotee gave us instruction, if you keep try, and then you can see it will manifest eventually. Just look. All over the world, Hare Krishna Mahamantra, whatever, maybe small way, but still going on. It's not like a Christianity, all the corner of the city, the church. It's not like that manner. But at least every city, few home, they are chanting Hare Krishna Mahamantra. By whose grace? Root which Mahaprabhu. Mahaprabhu explained, Prithivite ache jato nagaradigam, sarvatra prachar hoye mor naam. How many town and village exist in this world? All over my name should spread. With that instruction, in order to manifest, Srila Prabhupada gave instruction to his disciples. First he sent Bhakti Pradeep Tirtha Goswami Maharaj. Then he sent Bhakti Sarang Goswami Maharaj. Then he sent Bhakti Hridaya Bana Goswami Maharaj. Samvidananda Prabhu. Tirtha Goswami Maharaj's son. Bhakti Vilas, Kunji Beri's son. Samvidananda Prabhu. All they came during the period of British rule that. And if you can see, still you can see, there is a German university, there is a name, we actually research, Oxford University, that we saw the book, Swami Bon visited to that university and he gave lecture in German language. 6 months, by the grace of Srila Prabhupada Bhakti Siddhanta, he learned German language and he gave lecture with Vaishnava philosophy, lecture in German university, in German language. So, at that time, they are not guru, they are not able to give initiation directly. Therefore, that much they are not success. Looks like they are digging the land, prepare the land. After more than 30 years after, Bhaktivedanta Swami went there. He just plant the seeds. And then now growing all the plant. And we are here. Just like everything, plate ready with food. Plate are ready with delicious food. What will do? We have to eat. The root, Srila Prabhupada Bhakti Siddhanta. We should not ignore him. If you ignore his disciples, means although he is not telling they are my disciples, always he used to say, I never accepted disciples. All they are my friend to protect me from different material dangers in this material world. This he used to say in the Bengali language, they are Bipad Uddharan Bandhav. Bipad means danger. Uddharan means delivered. Bandhav means friend. They are my friend to deliver me from these different material dangers. Therefore, Prabhupada addressing his, we can say disciple, I can say his disciple, apni, very respectable word. Apni means very high class language, respectful language, he is addressing all his disciples. He mean that. Never say, I am Guru, so wash my feet. Never. Do you see Bhaktivedanta Bharati Maharaj allow? I never saw Bhakti Vaita Madhava Goswami Maharaj allowed. I never saw my spiritual master allowed. I never saw Bhakti Tirtha Goswami allowed. But nowadays it is tradition. When I used to come in a house, when I started to travel in abroad, every house they are keeping on warm water and one big pot. And then what? They are telling you at feet bathing ceremony. Dandavad. This is not funny. Actually, Prabhupada Bhakti Siddhanta never allow anyone to touch his feet. Forget about wash his feet. Because his teaching was, we should not think we are Vaishnava, we are higher. Because our previous teacher says, Amito Vaishnava, e buddhi hole, amanina habo ami, pratisthasha ashi, hridaye dushibe, hoibe nirayo gami. If I think I am Vaishnava, I am a Vaishnava, I have to be respected wherever I go. You have to offer me garland. If I think in mind, I am not able to be humble, Amani. I am not able to be free from material appreciation, recognition, that desire. That means I have that desire, material appreciation, recognition, desire I have. Whoever that quality, material appreciation, recognition, desire, you have to know they are away from the Vaishnava quality. Therefore, Prabhupada never accepted. Pratishtha shashi hridaya dushibe. Pratishtha, name and fame, desire, as soon as take place in our heart, the heart becomes polluted. In order to reach my destination, reach my goal, you can kill people. You can break your Vaishnava principle. Such dangerous pratishtha. Srila Prabhupada explained in his song, who is Vaishnava? Jader pratishtha, shukarera bishtha. Material name and fame is like stool of hog. Hog what is eating? They are eating what? All the dirt. Their stool. How much dirt? So Prabhupada's word is such a nice, such a deep. If anyone understand, realize it, they cannot leave Vaishnava practice. It is impossible for them to leave Vaishnava practice. Therefore you can see Prabhupada Bhaktisiddhanta, all his disciples stalwart. You may have idea from different angle that you heard all his disciples, bogas, only Bhaktivedanta Swami was only these disciples. Because I am talking about when I started to come in this Western world, I saw Srila Prabhupada Bhaktisiddhanta was a foggy area. No one can see Srila Prabhupada's teachings, Prabhupada's character, Prabhupada's actual form, everything in hidden position. But we are teaching his direction, his instruction. We are following without using his name. And even we are deleting the title in his name, Srila Prabhupada. This is very dangerous. Recently I got a letter that why you are promoting Bhakti Siddhanta is Srila Prabhupada. And I become surprised. 50 years we are preaching here. Our Gurudev is Prabhupada. Then I say, 1918, when he finished his vow 1 billion name, then entire Vaishnava scholar society, they gave him the title Srila Prabhupada. So 1918, we are using this title. We are not using, when someone is deleting that is your matter. But where I grow, which family I grow, myself, my grandfather, every morning he used to get up with Jai Srila Prabhupada, Jai Srila Prabhupada, Jai Srila Prabhupada, with such expression. So for me, he is 104 years. All we are using Srila Prabhupada, calling him Srila Prabhupada. What the problems you have? Why you are not talking about Vedanta Prabhupada, Bhakti Siddhanta? What is the problem? What is the problem? Your Gurudev used to call him Srila Prabhupada. I told. So why you are delete the title from his name? Sometime I saw big guru in ISKCON, they are using Siddhanta Saraswati. Like the friend, Siddhanta Saraswati. Am I right? It is like, always we have to use which elevated Vaishnava who conquer his senses. We have to use Goswami. His name and Goswami. If you are not using the word Goswami, which is elevated Vaishnava, it is also offensive. Sometimes I saw people say, Maharaj, Puri Maharaj. Which is friend? Your Guru Varga. So we should say like this: Srila Prabhupada Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Goswami Thakur. In brief, we can say Srila Prabhupada, or because of that, in the same lineage, two Prabhupads is become famous. We can use it: Bhakti Siddhanta Prabhupada, Bhakti Vedanta Prabhupada. What's the problem? Problem can solve. If you respect Srila Prabhupada Bhakti Siddhanta, that make Bhakti Vedanta Swami Prabhupada become happy, or not? So this idea we have to always promote. We should not delete, we should not remove. If you remove that, if a tendency to remove, that means you are innocently committed offense to all our paramparas members. Innocently. Because all his disciples were not happy. All his disciples in Bhakti Vedanta Swami Prabhupada will not be happy. Will be happy. We have to keep due respect to everyone. Whoever elevated Vaishnava, we have to use his name with Goswami. Puri Goswami Maharaj, or Puri Goswami. We are calling to our temple Puri Goswami Thakur. Whoever asking, Keshav Goswami Maharaj, Madhava Goswami Maharaj, Srila Madhava Goswami Maharaj, Srila Keshav Goswami Maharaj, Srila Puri Goswami Thakur, or whatever you use. For us, he is Thakur. The Vaishnava practice based on etiquette. When you follow proper etiquette, you have to know you are blessed by our parampara. Anyway, almost 8 o'clock. So tomorrow I supposed to leave, but Achinta Gaur is ordering me to stay here. So tomorrow morning I will give class. Evening I don't know, maybe I will finish at around 7 o'clock, then I will leave. Tomorrow. 7 o'clock I will leave from here. 7 p.m. Evening class, 5:30 to 7 p.m. class, and then we leave. Am I right? Okay. Thank you very much for all of your attention to listen, because I am just giving introduction of Srila Prabhupada's. His teachings, I am not entering the teachings. So much nice teachings.
Tomorrow you can speak the teachings?
Yeah, I can speak hours and hours about Srila Prabhupada Bhakti Siddhanta.
What time tomorrow? What time in the
Morning,
morning?
no, morning I can talk about this little bit. No, morning I will talk as I talking 11 to 10 o'clock Kirtan and 11 o'clock Katha started, and then 12 to 12:30. After that 5 o'clock Kirtan, 5:30 start, and 7 o'clock finish. Okay. Hari Bol.
Srila Prabhupada Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur ki Jai. Jai Srila Param Pujapad Srila BBBodhayan Goswami Maharaj ki